freaking cold outside. It's going to be a little bit of mishkabibble right now because not that that's the mood I'm in, but that's how it's going to begin. I went out last night. It was a friend's birthday, or a friend of my friend, her son. It was his birthday. And it was a pretty cool party because they have cool friends. Because no one's shy, and they got up and they did karaoke and they sang, and I was introduced again to Mary Jane, but it was a different kind of Mary Jane because all of a sudden it felt like all my circuitry, the minute I took that first toke, my whole circuitry stuck together, and I was able to, I don't know, I was just like hippity hoppity, like let's go, you know. And I had a beverage, yes, one alcoholic beverage and a cup of coffee, and played pool a little bit, and I noticed something about the pool game. The other week, I made a scenario where there's a number on each side of the ball, giving the ball 2 to its value. 2 to the left, 2 to the right, and if you're sharing the ball, it's half and half. But what if it's half in the middle, and the 2 is only in the middle? That means it would be 2 above and 2 below for the 2 that's in the center, representing everything. So all quarters would actually be equal to 2, but if you break up the ball into 9, the 2 ball actually equals to 18, where the 15 ball will actually equal to 90 and 45, equaling to 135, and the 15 ball says ace. Mars-ass, mace. And it's really funny because I was looking at Mars and ace, and in win, place, and show, right, it's actually in ace and how. Hasse. It's the whole big thing. And then there was a song that came on. I'm going to tell you the end of the story. A couple of guys came into the bar after I had left, and they were hassling the barman. He was gay. They were hassling the barman about gay, and they were flinging out their dinghies at him, and it was really like ugly. They sort of wanted to fight with him, and I said, you know what? Man, the more gay people there are in the world, the more girls there are for me. Hola to the gays, you know what I'm saying? Now, I'm a little bit against the lesbian side because that would be less girls for me, although I really don't care what sexual annex you take. But like I said, it's easier if there's more gay and less lesbians, leaving the extra girls, but as long as the guys aren't pigs. But anyways, whatever. It doesn't really matter. Be what you are. But this is what I want to get on to, is that they came up with the song, The Name Game. Shelly Belly, Belly Melly, Moly Melly. And anyways, inside that game, they couldn't put the word Shelly by changing, it was a very tough word with 2 letters. To changed, it was Melly, and they took off the SH. They took off the 2 letters. They couldn't put the FH together. It didn't have any sound. So I found that really intriguing. Then they said, take off, instead of saying taking the F and B, taking the F and B when the song Nana Nana Bonana, you know that song? I'm going to have to put it on after and show it to you. They said F and B. They specified F and B, and F and B have, is it E and F, that have no black keys to the right of it. F and B, 2 and 6, representing the dog, representing the queen, dog, queen, representing beef, an all-beef patty. Why would it be an all-beef patty? Because in 2 L's in Spanish, it creates the I, angel eyes, okay? And all beef, B and F, B-E-E-F, beef. Then they said, take away the B and F and replace it with M. M in French, say M. Je t'aime. It means I love, I like you. So they took away the queen, they put the M, and they said love. So this was very intriguing. Then instead of belly felly, they meant melly. So Ani would be Bonnie Fani. Moni, Moni, Baboni. So this was just very intriguing last night when I heard the Name Game song. That was, they changed B and F, which is no black keys, for the letter M, which expresses love and alternate current. We went from 2 and 6, okay, to the M letter, which is the 13th letter, which cuts 2 and 6 in half and makes it the 13th letter, must saying, bringing everything together, bringing B and F together is 2 and 6 equaling to 8, into 1 and 3 equaling to 4, saying Pluto. 13 is half of 2 and 6, which is 8, which is now representative of 8 and 4. 2 minus the 6 is 4. 3 minus the 1 is 2. 4, 2. From 9 to 5. From day to night. Because from 9 a.m., okay, from 5 p.m. to 9 a.m., okay, that's a total of 3, 9 a.m., 9 a.m., 5 p.m. to 9 a.m. is 16 hours, 16 and 8, SVAY, right? SVAY, when they bring that together, PH and I, P and H is the 24-hour day, SVAY, okay, P and H, 4 times 4, 4 plus 4. Okay, and every time you have that H, that 44, you always bring the I into it, the I of the matter. Adding on letters. Now, I'm going to change this video. We got a 6-minute video over here, and I wanted to talk about just a word in the name game, and in a movie, it was Christine. But inside Christine, the guy said to the woman, "Can I call you Cat?" And then I was thinking of Christine, and how about Kathleen, which is always inside. But the I-N-E is which is the letters inside 5 and 9. And 5 and 9 as words are a reverse of each other, of the short count, long count, which means instead of the N letter being the 14th letter, the N letter as 14 would be 1 plus 4 equals to 5. Now, if you want to do cross angle multiplication, which is standing on the cross with our 2 legs spread on each side, or standing on the cross like this, or standing on the cross like this. The 45-degree angle of your legs, is it 45? Is that how far you can spread? And your arms 45, or 90 degrees across and your legs straight down to the bottom, showing you are the T on the cross. 20th letter, 5, 5, 5, and 5. It was just really, really, really amazing. It was just really amazing, which brought me to the difference of quiet, 72, and loud, 52. Are you allowed? Right? Are you allowed? 53, electric company. Are you allowed in? Creation. Are you allowed out? 56. 56 is the balance of the 10-10 worlds of the sun. 72 to 56 is 16, spirit of the half-life, halfway. 52 is now Earth. Are you allowed inside Earth's heart? Somehow that murmur, okay, the murmur, the mew, murmur. Remember, it's all pieces and parts. When you see a word, you see maybe 2 letters of sounds that is reflective of the balance of a sound, but the reason why the rest of the sound is not there is because we haven't opened the door into the next connection, into the lock. So the murmur or the heart, there's a chance that somewhere between the radiator and the heart is the continuation to keep on living in this lifetime, to keep the ticker moving, the time clock of things that are, it's very important. Everything in this world is timed. You have the heart attack, the ambulance gets there, they revive you, they help you, you get the right help, or the element of spirit matrix comes in and says, you're going to keep on living because that's what your greatest desire is right now, to keep on living. So there's all kinds of these factors that come in. There's all kinds of factors. And one of them I wanted to continue on. I have to take out that book. I'm going to have to continue this in the next video because every time I bump into a number, I feel crazy. I feel crazy. I mean, there's just so much. The high sky is 98. The only numbers that can't reflect themselves are duplicate numbers that can't be reversed. So the highest number is 98. 49 is half of that. 49. 9 times 4 is 36. 18 is half of that. Venus comes into the creations in Jupiter outside from the sun. 8 and 6, 14. 1 and 4 is 5. 1 and 3 is 4. Pool ball, 13 and 5 come together. They say Venus inside the creation of the moons, okay, win a big red sun, which is connected to Jupiter, creates the numerological value to sun, 999. 3 ways to get 9. The fourth one is missing because it's all created from the fourth 9. 72 plus 9. 9 times 9 is 81. 9 times 72 is 630, and 18 is 648. 6480 has to do with 6480, if I can remember, has to do with the 2160. 2160 times 3 equals to 2160 times 3 equals to 6480. And that's 3 times the numerological value for our moon. Remember, if the sky opens up and there's a hole, imagine there's all kinds of holes, and the camera opens up and the camera closes, and the camera opens, not the camera, but the lens opens up and closes the structure of this Earth. Remember, round Earth and flat Earth. I think we live, they're both connected to us. I think they're both, we turn around or we move, or the trapdoor opens on the circumference of the diameter extending from the outside or beyond the walls of the skin that blocks us from having the vision of Earth. Nothing is as real until you can approach it, touch it, and examine it. Then it becomes real. Okay? Inside this entire creation, okay, equals to 72. 9 times 8 equals to 72. The reverse of 1991, because 72 is the difference of 1991. It's the greatest distance. Spirit and spirit. Artificial intelligence, 13 times 7 is 91. 13 becomes the sun ball. 7, okay, becomes the burgundy ball, which relates to the 15 ball. Mars ball, 72, timer, equaling also to brown. 1 times 3, 1 plus 3 equals to 3 and 4. DC energy equals to 12. Back to 19 one more time. All created the high sky out of the numerological value of the sun. So we did that whole thing here. We did this the other day. 3 plus 3, 3 plus 4, 3 minus 3, 3 minus 4. I didn't do 4 minus 4, which I should have done, but I'm working all with 3s. I get 14 DNA. When I add the 4 plus 4, 4 minus 4 equals to 8, and 0 gives me 22 to life. If I minus it, it gives me 6 man. 8 and 6 will now reflect the green ball, because 6 and 14 is now green, creates 6 and 5 and the letter F inside the DNA 5 and 6, in which 2B is the reverse of 5 and 6 connects to it. And when you do that, there's no black key to the right of B and F on the piano. So although I had 1076, all zeros equal 6, but all 6 light up 7. Number 6 lights up 7. So all of a sudden 6 goes into 7. It becomes 1776. 34th president, 43rd president, hot and cold, 34, 43, Barack Obama, JFK. Light me up, 1776. It was only till 3 years later till they inaugurated the real president, or 13 years later till they inaugurated the first president. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching this video.